Hey guys, this is the 500th time I've tried to film this video today. So now I'm in my backyard, chilling out. And so you're gonna hear lawnmowers, you're gonna hear neighbors screaming at the kids, you're gonna hear all sorts of stuff. And there's my two little, there's my love, there's the Gypsy dog, and there's the Lucy dog in the background. Say hi, Gyp Gyp. Gypsy's gonna come sit with me. I'm on my leopard blanket, which is, gotta have that. So she's gonna come sit with me right now. But, so, I hope this is the last filming of this video. And I got a Gypsy dog with me, so always, just know if it gets shaky or if it gets weird. It's her. Okay, so, I tried to film this video a whole bunch in my car today, but, I have to order a new car kit. So, I don't know when that's going to be. I really want to start filming in the car and I'll be able to put up more videos. And I think a storm is blowing in, so we got some breeze. There might be some thunder in a minute, which will be kind of cool. Which is the universe telling me to hurry up and get this taken care of. So what I wanted to talk about today, and the video that I had made many times before, the car vlogging Get Melted, was I had a woman today who came to me because she wanted to find her life's purpose. And she's a very sweet lady. I've talked to her multiple times. And it was weird because actually her therapist recommended her to me. And then at the very end, and I have this happen with a lot of clients, at the very end of our discussion, she dropped a little nugget on me, and this happens a lot, whether it's counseling or anything. She said, my therapist told me to read The Secret, which is not typical. Most therapists don't really, get into law of attraction. So, and she said, yeah, it really helped. And I'm going to tell you guys what I told her. So I'll have links below, but if you want to, take some notes, you might want to. So the law of attraction, The Secret is okay. I'm not going to knock it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm not going to knock it. The Secret is one law. It's the law of attraction. There are, depending on who you talk to, 20 to 22 universal laws. Okay, I'd check the other dog. Lucy, come here. Come here. She's getting a little squirrely over there somewhere. Come here, Boober. There she comes. Oh, they're gonna go kisses. Kisses, kisses. Everybody kisses. Okay, because I'm sweaty and salty. It's about 95 out here, so if you see my makeup melting off, yeah, I gotta do some. I know this is a manifesting psychology kind of site here. Okay, everybody's just taking a nap right now. But I gotta do some makeup and nail reviews because I got the Becca powder and the BoxyCharm, and it is not holding up in the Arkansas heat, but it might hold up north. And Gypsy's trying to help me be cameraman. She's messing with my camera arm. So back to the story. So law of attraction. Okay. It is 1 out of 20 to 22 universal laws. Okay. So it's good. It's good to learn one. So even if you learn one, you're already that much further ahead. Apparently my sweaty face has law of attraction for Gypsy. If you go further back, okay, the law of attraction or The Secret is a very watered down version of something called the New Thought movement from the early 1900s. That is a better place to start. And then that is actually just a watered down version of some, all sorts of thought, processes and manifesting techniques and just beliefs that have been around for thousands of years in all cultures and all religions. It's the same basic tenets and techniques. But so I told her, I said, do the law of attraction, do the Secret, and get the basics down. Do the basics. That's fine. Learn them. Once you feel good with them, move on to a woman called Louise Burleigh. And Louise Burleigh was from the 80s, and why I like to use her, she was a direct student of Neville Goddard. I gotta move this up because Gypsy's leaning on it. She was a student of Neville Goddard, okay, direct student. She actually named her son after Neville. That's how close they were. I don't recommend people skipping right to Neville, because Neville has some language um, that is, my clients have called it old timey. So the cadence and the way he puts sentences together, and he was educated overseas. He's English and Barbados origin. So some of the language is a little different. It makes people give up on it. Louise Burleigh wrote this book in the 1980s, and so the language is very modern, and it's a lot easier to work with. It's a lot easier to get a hold of what she's saying. Also, she wrote the book and she put it in um, alternating chapters. So one chapter is a technique, and the next chapter is like a testimonial, and then another chapter is how to, and the following chapter is this is how it worked in my life. The chapters are short. They're about 3 to 5 minutes to read. The longest one, I believe, is 8 minutes. So you can get through a lot of the book very quickly. I don't suggest bouncing around, but it's not a book that it's going to be terrible if you do bounce around. Now, Neville Goddard, some of his lectures you have to get into for an hour, some are 45 minutes. There are smaller ones, but I would master the Louise Burleigh stuff because it is Neville, it's straight Neville. It's a little watered down, but it makes it quicker to get the framework. And then you can move on to Neville Goddard. Her book is available on Kindle. I don't know if the original reprint is available, and I'm going to tell you how I found her. I was in a really icky, horrible stage of my life, and this is why I'm saying to start there, because I knew about Neville. I'd studied Neville, but when you're depressed, when you're upset, when you're Lucy's going for the chewing on the feet because we're getting bit up by bugs out here. When you're depressed and when you're not feeling good and when you're sad, your brain is foggy and it's going to be hard to learn things. Things aren't going to come out right or seem right. You might misinterpret things. They're harder to pick up. So Neville, at that point, I couldn't even pick up a Neville book, okay? But I found The Magic of the Mind. At that point, it was completely out of print. It wasn't even on Kindle or Amazon. This is how far back it was. But there was a gentleman who was reading it on YouTube. Thank God. And he went chapter by chapter by chapter. And every day, it gave me hope, because every day I would get up and I would sit at my kitchen table and I would transcribe that book. He would read a sentence, I would write it down, pause, write it, play, write it, pause, and I did that for quite a while. And through that, I got better. And through that, things started to open up and my mind started to open up. And I was able to build new neural pathways and know that there was a way out and there was hope and there were things that could be done. So then I could jump back into Neville and I could get into the heavier stuff. Also, I want to bring up, if you are having trouble, let's say you skip to Neville. If you skip to Neville and you're still having trouble, try Googling Dr. Joseph Murphy. And as far as Neville and Joseph Murphy, don't pay for anything. All of their stuff is online for free. Their lectures, their books, you can just print PDFs of their work. If you want a bound book, that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but you don't have to. So there is free help out there, absolutely. Louise Burleigh, you do have to buy, but I believe it's on Kindle for like $4.99 or $6.99. So it's not going to break you, and it's much cheaper than, all the time that you waste being, feeling sad or feeling like you can't do things. You can't get up out of bed or you can't make your life better. $6.99 is a pretty good trade-off to get out of that stinking thinking. So why I say Dr. Joseph Murphy is some people don't like Neville Goddard. Usually it's kind of, I call it Coke and Pepsi. If you don't like Neville Goddard, you'll like Joseph Murphy. If you don't like Joseph Murphy, you'll like Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard speaks a lot to the heart and the mind, and Joseph Murphy, I have found personally, this isn't everybody, but I have found he's better for career and money and finance and getting your mind straight on success. But you can use them interchangeably. It's whatever works for you, okay? So check those out, and don't feel bad or don't feel ashamed if you need to listen to the same video on YouTube 6 times. or 10 times or 100 times. Every day when I get up, my routine is, and I'm going to make a video about it, my morning routine, because I think it's pretty good and powerful. But one of the things I do when I'm showering and when I'm brushing my teeth and putting on my makeup is I listen to, could be Neville Goddard, could be anybody, could be reality transurfing. I listen to things that are going to set me up for a positive day. So I've listened to Neville Goddard, I've listened to his lectures probably each one 100 times, if not more. So don't be afraid to ask for that help. But if you're at the point of law of attraction, it's not working, skip to Louise Burleigh. If you can handle Louise Burleigh, skip to Neville Goddard. If you can handle Neville Goddard, I'm actually going to do another vlog on Florence Scovel Shinn. She's another great one. I find, not to be gender-centric, but I found that she works better with women. She kind of speaks directly to the female experience more. And I find Joseph Murphy, if you tend to be an alpha, which is totally fine, there's nothing wrong with that. Joseph Murphy tends to work better with my alpha clients or my alpha male friends. So yeah, check those out. And thanks a lot. And I'm going to have a lot of links. And this is also in the blog. And I'm glad we got through the whole entire video. And they're happy. They're hanging out, chilling out. Say hi, Jip Jip. Yeah, she's like, what? She just wants chicken. And there's Lucy. So thank you guys, and I hope you have a great day, and more blogs are coming. Bye-bye.